okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know this dude's short because I just seen his kneecaps. You know what I'm saying? His kneecaps strong as hell. Them short people got strong knees for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was made to suck cock. You dig what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, bro. It's your body. The choice is yours. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't even know what to say. I know, I'm not gonna lie. This is now you gonna be long leg at the top, short body. No, you gonna be long leg at the bottom, short body at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like your arms already T-Rex, so they gonna know, fam. Like you ain't fooling nobody, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But how long is Cud happy though? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For all the little Uzis in the world, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? All the kites.
15 centimeters more height.
Make your bumper flip like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram. Your left girl wind up on my body, girl. Why like it's a
Celebrate.
There has been a rise in surgery for men. People say this is the plastic surgery for men, the BBL for men. Alright, boy. Now, in a sense, this is just a disclaimer. I am in full support of people doing whatever they want to do with their bodies, as long and I hope that it does bring them some sort of happiness that they never had before, some sort of fulfillment or some type of joy, even though when most of the time those things come from within. But at the same time, there's also something that comes from outside influence too, because we are social creatures at the end of the day. Now, I just believe that people should do this in the best and safest way possible, so that they do not end up hurting themselves or deteriorating their health, right? So let's get straight to it. This whole thing about men now increasing their height, but I'm trying to wonder how that even came across. I know men mainly increase that for society and for male and female acknowledgement. You know, sometimes seeing if you're tall or you're a taller person, it seems to affect how people view you, seeing being more of a dominant person. The females view you more. That's definitely something that is added to that, even though some people say it doesn't matter. But now I'm really trying to wonder how things is going to be like from this time onward. For someone to increase their height through surgical means, they are practically breaking your bones. Because I know that when the bone breaks and you're trying to heal it, when they put the bones back together, the bone naturally heals itself or seals itself back together. But this time you're trying to create a separation, and the bones, like, you know, there are gaps in which the bones, those gaps, the bones like will form extra skeletal tissue and will merge those spaces. So I'm trying to figure out whether this would actually, or how this would affect their mobility, one's ability to change directions quickly. Now, I'm for saying that the natural state of the body, like how you were born, how God made you, that's the best and most optimal state to be in. Obviously, you have to eat well, diet, and exercise well, but your body as its natural self, with a few other like improvements here and there, that's the optimal state of any human being. Now, if you're gonna go the surgery route, I'm curious to see how this would be. Now, I'm never gonna be the first person to ever get surgery on anything. If there's a new surgery going on and I want to get it, I'm gonna wait until like maybe like a couple of hundreds of people get it and I see the effects on their life and see whether it does play a big role. I want y'all to subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for listening to me. It takes a great deal of your attention and your time, so subscribe so you won't regret it. Subscribe and leave your comments below. Then I'll be like, okay, now I can get it, because I think it's it has a fairly safe profile, you know what I'm saying? But it still goes a lot to say that there are a lot of things that we don't know that is basically happening in our environment right now, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Now, when it comes to the complications of this stuff for the rest of your life, I'm really curious about how this is going to play out. I'm willing to know. I want to know whether this is actually going to pick up speed. I want to know whether this is actually going to pick up speed, because I'm guessing that the balance of your body will be so disoriented, because the top half of your body will be way off compared to the lower half of your body, because you're going to have long legs and a short upper body frame, right? So it's not going to be properly balanced. I'm sure that this will throw off your balance in some way. I'm pretty sure about it. But whatever we can do to make people happy, I guess, right? So generally speaking, I just want to talk about it and see like where the world is going. We see how social media is influencing how people look at themselves, how people treat themselves, how people perceive themselves when it comes to the world's view on the body part, or what is important to each and every one of us, or what should be important. But at the end of the day, I genuinely agree in the sense that people should have a healthy view of, or a healthy communication, or a healthy relationship with social media. Because if you just put your life around social media and the internet and fashion, beauty trends, it's all going to be a temporary thing, because now heights may be the main thing. The next year or the next couple of years, it may be beards. Before, beards were not a thing, right? Before, beards were not a thing. Now everybody must be rocking the beard. Before, it was light skinned niggas. Now it's dark skins. Before, it was boobs. Now it's ass. Then it will be waist. Then it will be hair. There's always going to be a change in the fashion industry. I just suggest that you do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy, that no matter the fashion industry that changes, you are continually going to be you, and you will never be affected by what happens. At least to the point where you will feel uncomfortable in your own skin. At the end of the day, do whatever makes you comfortable. But just as a side note to take home, I think that you should do what is best for you and make sure that it does make you happy from the inside. Because technically, me personally speaking, I don't really see the need to do anything drastically changing to your body, especially when you never had it in the first place. Thank you so much for checking out my channel, guys. I know that you were entertained. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share, and make sure you turn on your post notification, because we're going to be dropping every single week. Take care of yourself, all right? It's Daz. Take life easy.